Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Evan Rothman. I am the Vice Chair of the PSC's Grad Center chapter. The bulk of our membership is graduate student workers, and today I want to spend a few minutes talking to the conditions that we experience and the improvements that are desperately needed at the university. As graduate student workers, we're in a unique position where we both attend grad school, but also are located at campuses across the system as teaching assistants, as researchers, as graduate instructors. Myself, I'm the instructor of record at Brooklyn College in history. And this means that we see the full gamut of problems that exist across the university. Just at Brooklyn College last year, my observer told me that it was terrible what I had done. It turns out it wasn't anything that I had done. It was the fact that a tent had been constructed in my classroom on the day that he was there to observe, which was draining the water that rainstorms had created in my classroom with a little tube for that to drain out. So that's one way in which we see problems, but I want to also speak to the specific problems and issues that graduate workers have. In addition to these terrible conditions across the system, for us as grad workers, those of us who have funding, and I say have funding because there's currently a two-tier system where only some of us have full funding, but even those that do, are only at $30,000 this year, and that is really not nearly enough for what it costs to live in New York City. A living wage for a single adult in the city is $53,000 according to the MIT living wage calculator, and that's the bare minimum that we need. I also want to speak to international students who not only face the situation that I've laid out, but also are not able to work outside of CUNY. This means that they're essentially in an indentured position where the problems are even more compounded. Finally, I want to say the job prospects that many of us face, especially those of us in the social sciences and humanities, are dire. And at the same time, we know that there's enough work to go around. It's just been cut up so that no one has full-time work. That, again, is another place where we need to do better, and I hope that we'll be able to do that.
Thank you.